Hi there. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Prog Monster, not Frog Monster. My name is Murph. I am the host of this show, a show dedicated to progressive rock and other forms of rock music. We're back with that series we've been running for the entire month of August, which is my 31 favorite hard rock bands. So we're starting to get down to some very strong bands now. So this is day number 15. And the band I've chosen for today is Boston. I've got almost all their albums. I think I'm missing the last one. I think that's the only one I'm missing. My biggest disappointment with Boston, of course, is that they've only got 6 albums in 50 years of being together, especially early on after that debut album. And then they did, a couple years later, they did Don't Look Back. If they had kept up that pace, I think they would be considered among the very greatest hard rock bands and rock bands of all time. But because they kind of left too big of a gap between things, people just kind of fade it. And so they're still iconic and still liked a lot, but I just don't think they're in that elite group anymore just because of that. But I still like them quite a bit, especially the first 3 albums I really like. This one, kind of like a little bit, but not as much as some of the earlier stuff. So Boston is my pick for today. My story for Boston, for those of you who haven't heard it, is that I asked when I was in 1976, I asked for Kiss's Destroyer album for my Christmas gift, and I was like so excited because I saw there was a gift under there that was wrapped like a vinyl album, and I'm thinking, oh my God, I'm going to get it. And then I opened it, and it was their Boston's debut album. I didn't even know who they were. And I was so mad that I put the album in the closet in my album collection, which wasn't very big at the time. I think it was like 4 albums in there. I just left it in there. It wasn't even opened. I never opened it for almost 2 years until sometime in the late 78. And then I thought, oh, I got this album. I guess I should listen to it. And then obviously now, some 45 or 50 years later, I can't imagine wanting Destroyer over that one. But that's what it's like when you're a kid, eh? So that's my Boston story. Great group. Brad Delp, one of the great vocalists, range-wise, of any vocalist out there I've ever heard. Some great licks on their albums. That debut album, of course, just like top to bottom, is one of the best ever. They've got some really good stuff. Even this album has a little some good stuff as well. So anyways, I hope you've enjoyed this episode of my 31 favorite hard rock albums. Please hit the like and subscribe. That's much appreciated. If you want, you can talk about Boston in the comment section, or just give me your own band, or maybe you can do both if you want. It's up to you. Anyways, we will be back tomorrow with the series, and we'll see you in the morning. Take care and have yourself a good night, and goodbye.